What is good with y'all, man? So today I'm gonna be giving you guys some tips on how to win more Madden games. And you're probably thinking, well, who the hell are you giving me tips on how to win more Madden games? Look, I'm a guy. I've made top 100 in weekend league lots of times. I know the game of Madden. I've played it for a few years now. I know what I'm doing, right? So look, I'm just trying to give y'all some tips, bro, because I know a lot about Madden. Like I said, I've played the game a whole lot. I know what I'm doing. All right, so let's just go ahead and get right into this. The first thing is, do not turn the ball over. Okay, I know it's hard. You see a guy, you know what I mean, that look like he could be open, but he's not. It's a risky throw. You're taking shots. Don't turn the ball over. In this Madden, bro, turnovers are really gonna kill you because one, it can be hard to get a stop at times. Sometimes defense can get challenging, but if you're going against someone that knows what they're doing, it is definitely going to be hard to get a stop. If you're going against the average Joe, I mean, look, he's gonna suck. You can probably get a stop against him, right? But if you turn the ball over against someone that knows what they're doing, I mean, you're definitely you're gonna pay for it, because look, it is not easy getting a stop on this game. So you just giving the ball away, I mean, look, you ain't gonna win no games like that. So cut down on the risky throws. If you think, you know what I mean, this could be a turnover, then don't throw it. You know what I mean? Live to fight another down. You got 4 downs to get a first down. No need to go crazy on first down, second down. You got a whole lot of downs, right? So be careful with the ball. Don't be going all willy-nilly crazy with it, right? Do not we all do this, right? We all do this, right? You can't be stuck up on one play. Don't be mad over one play for 4 quarters. So let's say in the first quarter, oh, you fumbled the ball, and you're still talking about it in the fourth quarter. A fumble that happened in the first quarter, oh my god, if I didn't fumble, woo woo woo. You gotta understand, bro, that happened in the first quarter. That has nothing to do with this fourth quarter. Like, yeah, sometimes the game don't go your way, bro, but you can't sit there and, you know what I mean? Like, that's not why you lost the game. You can't, and at the end of the game, you can't be like, oh, if I didn't fumble on that second drive, da-da-da. Like, nah, bro. You can't blame that for the loss. You know what I mean? Now, of course, we've all done that before. Like, I know back in the day, I used to always do that shit. Like, oh, man, if I didn't fucking fumble, da-da-da. Now, yeah, sometimes there's some bullshit that happens, but look, bro, at the end of the day, you have to fight through it, and we'll get into that later. You gotta have fight. If you don't have fight, then I mean, you ain't gonna win games, bro. Like, some people, they get down, you go down 6 and you immediately tripping. Like, man, I don't even care. Like, I'll be honest, bro, you ain't gonna win no fucking games with that attitude, bro. Look, I could be down 21, bro, and I'm still getting ready. In my mind, I'm like, I'm gonna win this game, and I have won that game. But yeah, just because some bullshit happens to you in the game, bro, you can't keep thinking about the entire game. You just gotta forget about it. You gotta forget about it. It's like in real NFL, when a quarterback makes a bad throw, he throws an interception. You gotta forget about it. It's like basketball. When you having a bad shooting day, look, you forget about that shit. You gotta pull that bitch. If you open, you gotta pull that bitch, and you gotta make it. You just forget about all that bad shooting. You know what I mean? So don't get caught up on one play that happened, especially early in the game, and then don't blame it for the reason you lost. You know what I mean? You gotta get through it and fight, bro. As long as you have that mindset, that shit will help you out a whole lot, bro. And things aren't going your way, and it's obviously the game's a little one-sided. The sliders could be flipped in the other guy's direction. Don't start to get lazy and start to get all pouty, like, oh man, whatever, start to get lazy on your adjustments, your audibles, your play calling, because that can happen. You know, things aren't going your way, you're not having a good time, and you start to get a little lazy on the play calling, your adjustments, and everything, and you start to get a little sloppy, right? So the point is, don't. Things aren't going your way. You gotta still play like they are going your way. Cause look, the other guy, he's getting comfortable. He's got the lead. He's having a good time. He's comfortable, right? The second something bad starts happening, he gets uncomfortable. You know what I mean? So you gotta keep fighting. That's, at the end of the day, that's all this is. Keep fighting. It's like real football. When things ain't going their way, do you think these guys just like, oh man, whatever, da-da-da-da-da? No, they keep fighting. That's exactly what you have to do. So this is kind of like for some of the no money spent guys out there. I just started no money spent, so I can relate to this a little bit. Just because your opponent's players are way better than yours, you can't say, oh, he's only winning because his players are better. I'll be honest, bro, that's bullshit. You could spend 3-4 bands on your team, bro, and I'll be honest, the no money spent guys I got, I believe we can beat you. We will beat you. It isn't I believe we will beat you. Like, as long as you know what you're doing, bro, you call a good game, you don't turn the ball over, you can really beat anybody. I'll be completely honest with you. You could really beat anybody. It's that there's going to be a challenge to it. I didn't say it was going to be easy, but you can beat anybody, right? I can't say how many people I've already beaten that have probably spent $3,000-$4,000 on a team with the no money spent, guys, bro. It's just, bro, like, there's a lot of people, they just keep saying it over and over in their head. Oh, his players are better than mine. There's nothing I can do. They say that so much that now that, like, they really believe that shit. Like, they don't even think they can beat guys when they see the top three and they're like, I don't even want to play this shit. Like, that's crazy. Like, you can't think like that, bro. Just because his teams are better than you, that don't mean shit. Like, just because he's got Mike Haynes and fucking, who else? Patrick Surtain. I got Terry McLaurin, I got Deshaun Jackson, and we're gonna rat you up and we're gonna beat you. Like, that's what it is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta stop, like, these little things that people say in their head, bro. You gotta just overcome that shit, bro. Like, just, it's bullshit. Just go out there and play, bro. If you know what you're doing, you know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, people just soft nowadays. They want the easy win. That's what it is. People want the easy win. They want to play against someone bad. They don't like it when there's a challenge on their hands. I like when I have a challenge on my hand. The chat loves it. People like to watch it. It's an entertaining game. When you're playing against Slow Joe, I mean, it's an easy game. Yeah, it's fun. It's relaxing. But, you know, it's not as entertaining to watch. You know what I mean? So, unless you vibe with the chat. I mean, that's from a streamer standpoint. But from a gamer standpoint, obviously, it's nice to have a, you know, an easy game here and there. But it's always fun to go against someone that's, you know, pretty good, because y'all can have a good game. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know about you guys. What do you guys like, just playing, you know, Slow Joes all day? Or, like, I don't know. I mean, it's nice to play one here and there, you know, have like a break game. But having a hell game, you know, it's fun, bro. You gotta just not get mad. You gotta suppress the anger. You gotta hold it down. It starts. I gotta do this myself. This is something I struggle with, because I do a very, very good job, I can say this, of holding the anger, but it does get to a point where it's like, dog, this is some bullshit. Like, it does, you know. And honestly, like, the best thing to do is just take a break and come back. You know what I mean? Take a break, come back. Don't go right into the next game as you're popped. You know, a lot of you guys probably aren't streamers, but like me, you know, I gotta go into the next game, and I just gotta clear my mind for real. But in the middle of a game, you gotta suppress the anger. After the game, walk it off, take a piss, go get something to eat, chill. You know what I mean? Then come back and get ready to go to war. How do I word this? Basically, you need to find a scheme you like. And I'm not saying, all right, go buy someone's ebook. No, that's not what I'm saying. I've never in my life bought an ebook. Never will. I don't need to. I know what I'm doing on the game. Just find a scheme that you like. There's so many good formations in this game. There's so much stuff that you can do. You really don't have to run the meta in this game. I've ran so much different shit this year. I've ran gun doubles. I've ran gun tight. I'm back in bunch right now just because I feel like bunch is something I've always been comfortable with. I've ran it since Madden 20. I ran it in Madden 21. I've ran a bunch a whole lot. I know what I'm doing in it, and I know it's the meta, but I run my bunch. This thing, you can run something that's meta, and you can still run it different than someone else, right? My gun bunch isn't like these other guys' gun bunch. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah. You just gotta find something you like. You can run anything. Single back norths, anything, bro. I form, strong eye, something that you feel comfortable in. Find plays that you like, just that'll revolve around how you play. Because in this game, offense is, you know, pretty, you know, you can really run whatever you want. Like, you don't have to run a meta. Whatever you like to run, you can run. Just find something that you're comfortable in. Go into practice, play around with it, you know what I mean? And then take it in game. If you guys need to find something where you can look for like all the playbooks and plays and stuff, you can go to Huddle GG, and it'll show you all the playbooks in the game. It'll show you every play in the playbook. You can look at all that stuff and look at things that you like. You know, like, okay, I like this playbook, you like this. So it'll help you out a lot. I do it all the time, just look around and stuff. Playbooks that I personally ran this year, I ran Detroit a big chunk of the year, and now I'm back in Seattle like I always am. But those are some of the formations that I run. They're pretty nice. But yeah, hopefully these tips helped you guys out a little bit, gave you some information, gave you maybe some confidence. Yeah, I mean, look, if you thought I was gonna, you know, tell you guys, all right, run this cheesy play, like, no, like, there's no such thing as that shit, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, hopefully this helped you guys out. That's pretty much it though. Like, comment, subscribe. If you haven't already, go ahead, drop me a follow over on Twitch. This gameplay that you guys are watching right now is from Twitch. We stream every single night. Go ahead, drop me a follow. Links in the description. Get those notifications when I go live. But till then, boys, your boy is out.